Sportsnet Films, a dream team, a nightmare season. Between the Madness premieres tonight at 8 on Fox Sports Net.
The following is a special presentation of Fox Sportsnet Films.
You guys have some real dreams and some goals that you would like to accomplish.
There's too many guys on our team who have a problem.
It's so fragile. This ice is so thin. And it's cracking all the time underneath everyone.
Every day I just hope nothing new happens.
They're damn fools.
No team in the country's gone through all the adversity and still there.
Each year, 308 college basketball teams compete for the national championship. At Fresno State, Coach Jerry Tarkanian has 5 months to mold a group of talented players with troubled pasts into a championship team. The season begins in mid-October with a spectacle known as Midnight Madness and ends 5 months later in a championship tournament dubbed March Madness. This is the story of one team's life between the madness.
Good evening. Welcome to the North Gym on the campus of Fresno State University for Midnight Madness and the beginning of the most highly anticipated season in Bulldogs history.
We're going to go all the way.
Yeah. They're going to the tournament this year. They're going to do it.
It's a team effort, but Chris is definitely the floor leader out there.
How Andre goes, that's how the team goes.
Rafer Alston, definitely. He's the guy to watch.
You know, on the court, if everyone is on the court, they're a Final Four team. But that's the key. Getting everyone on the court, keeping everyone on the court, and blending them all together.
Jerry Tarkanian's team has 5 high school All-Americans and as many as 7 players with pro potential. But even for Tark, this is a high-risk group. For these kids, with histories of substance abuse, academic, and even criminal troubles, the biggest challenge may be staying on the court. In high school, Terrence Roberson was a Parade Magazine All-American 3 times. The only other players to equal that feat are NBA stars Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, and Kenny Anderson.
My mom, she always had heart trouble, even when she first was born. The doctors didn't know if she was going to live that long, but she lived to be 29, and she had a heart trouble. And we was in church, and she was up speaking, and she was up giving a testimony. And she just fell dead in church, you know, and that's what made my whole life just change right there.
Terrence is one of 2 projected starters who begin the season on suspension. He will miss the first 2 weeks of practice after failing a drug test.
I did smoke marijuana, you know, I got into marijuana and started hanging out. But in high school, I guess you feel it's not really don't matter if I smoke this joint, you know, and then the next day go out and play this game, you know, because I figured I was a teenager, I got a lot of stamina, you know, so that's what I did.
Hey, let's go! It's over with! It's over with right now! It's over with right now!
Also suspended is Rafer Alston, a playground legend from the streets of New York. Rafer's collegiate debut will be delayed because he assaulted his former girlfriend.
It's one of a control factor thing. You know, she had some of my items that goes to my house. You know, so I was moving. Being that I'm not, you know, wanting to be with her anymore, she doesn't want to give me my stuff. So that's her way of trying to keep me around. So then we ended up getting into a little altercation in which we got blown out of proportion.
Basket, they wave
Tarkanian is as controversial as he is successful. His reputation for building winning teams with second-chance kids draws comparisons ranging from Father Flanagan to a snake oil salesman. He returned to his alma mater 2 years ago to put the basketball program on the national map. He has yet to deliver. Now there is growing speculation that this may be his final year in coaching.
I think personnel-wise, we really have some good players. You know, I'm trying to be honest with you people when I talk to you. I want you to know the guys on our team are great guys. Believe me when I tell you that. Sometimes you might not read that in the newspaper, but they're really good guys. I really, truly like these guys. I'm not kidding. There's not one guy out there who I dislike. You know, ordinarily on every team you got 2 or 3 head cases. I don't think we have any this year. We might have one somewhere that hasn't emerged yet, but that would be unusual, really. I was going to do a 3-man weave it up the court. I want no turnovers. I want all good passes. I don't want to see this type of pass. I want good, crisp passes hitting the man right in the chest. Good passes. You got to lead them. That's it. Next group.
Jerry's a lot more lenient than most people because I think he just cares about the kids. He sees the good in kids. He sees the good in all people as opposed to the bad. And it hurts him. I mean, it's come back to bite him.
We're out here to get better. We have a chance of being a great team. You guys have some real dreams and some goals that you would like to accomplish. Let's do everything we can to get better. Try to be a perfectionist. If you throw a pass, throw a perfect pass. Don't throw a haphazard pass. If you make a cut, make a perfect cut. We've been through all these things.
I think they are good kids, real good kids. Products of their environment. But now they come into a predominantly white society where they have to adapt. And most of them have never adapted. A lot of them have never had to adapt. Myself included. You have to learn how to adapt. Because in the real world, when you come out of it, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be responsible. You have to be accountable.
With the regular season still a month away, the Bulldogs lose a 3rd starter when senior forward Damon Forney is suspended for violating team rules.
Run if you want. Run if you want. Run if you want. Go ahead.
I mean, I ain't no addict, man. I look at it that way, man. I mean, they can say what they want to about that, but I never believe in that, you know what I'm saying, about no addict. I mean, everybody smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Everybody I know smoke weed. A lot of people smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? They probably smoke weed, you know what I'm saying?
At the center of a great PC experience is a Pentium 2 processor.
Wow, $1.75 for a cup of joe?
It's the 90s. Everything's out of whack.
Not so fast. I know how you can get all your long-distance calls for under $1.
Oh, I heard about that. You dial 10-10-220, and all your long-distance calls from home up to 20 minutes cost just 99 cents.
Now, there's an informed consumer.
What happens after 20 minutes?
It's only 10 cents for each extra minute.
Well, you got to sign a contract.
You've been hurt, haven't you? There is no contract, nada.
Yeah, you just dial 10-10-220-1 and then the number.
Bingo. A little sanity in an otherwise insane world. Copies up.
This man is 98 years old. Life's not so easy for him anymore. But every day he learns the importance of being independent and self-reliant. Thanks to this man. Meet Nick Felder. Nick ignores him and spends all day on FoxSports.com. With breaking news and inside scoop from the pros, it's like Fox Sports Online.
Nick! Oh, you're going to get the team! Do it! Yeah, baby, get it! Bring it! Pop it now! Yeah! Oh, yeah, we got it! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, yeah! You brought it home!
by taking the tee before the kickoff just doesn't work. Man, he is focused.
You're watching Fox Sports Bay Area. Between the Madness on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by Sam Adams. It's what's inside.
Between the Madness continues.
Good evening and welcome to Valley Press. I'm Jim Tucker. Our program tonight takes us to Fresno State and to proposals for a code of conduct for student athletes there. Concern about the conduct of some athletes surfaced this fall after 3 alleged incidents of domestic violence involving Fresno State athletes. A Fresno State professor has presented a proposal to the university's academic senate. The proposal is entitled, Have We No Shame?
A lot of this stuff you guys are already doing. I just want to re-emphasize everything. Hey, you guys have got to do these things. You've got to do these things. Now, we can't afford another problem with the basketball team. You understand that? Conduct yourself as a gentleman all the time. You know, it doesn't take hard to be that. You could be a good person. You could have the respect of your classmates. You could have the respect of people in the community, or you could be an ass. You know, everybody likes to be treated with respect. You treat people the same way and you'll get it back. They'll come back to you many times over. Drug and alcohol, hell, I don't have to go through that. I hope hell you guys understand that. People are not putting up with that. You have to make a decision as to whether you want to be an athlete or you want to be a druggie. So let's do the things that we have to do. All right, let you guys get ready for the doors out and give a little bit of good practice.
Senior center Avondre Jones transferred to Fresno from USC, where 2 concealed weapons charges and questions about his attitude earned him the nickname Bad News Jones. For his efforts in the first month, Tarkanian has taken to calling him Good News.
Yeah, I just can't say enough about him. I'll tell you. Every time we see him, he's smiling now, you know. That's why he changed his name to Good News. Last year he was Bad News Jones. Nobody wanted to be around him. The thing that could destroy it all is if Avondre got hurt. We're gearing our offense to go inside now. If something happens to Avondre, everything could disappear overnight. 3-on-2 down there, and then those 2 come back 2-on-1 against the point guard.
She does really good. She loves him. She loves to spend time with him, and I think that sometimes she'd rather be with him than me. But you can definitely tell she's going to be Daddy's little girl.
Yeah. Vonnie's efforts to develop a career as a rap musician have led to questions about his commitment to basketball.
I've been doing this for longer than I've been playing basketball, because my family's just all in the music, for 9, 10 years. Yeah, I ain't never had no piano lessons or nothing, no vocal lessons or nothing. That's it, I ain't been taught. This beat right here, dog.
My soul, born, family torn. Springway sworn, G's above the norm. I'm LA bound, they 8 pound and clown. Make my presence felt in my nigga town.
So we don't have a backup center. My backup center is Larry Abney, 6'8", and he has no skills, but he's a total warrior. I mean, he'll knock your head off, he'll dive on the floor. You know, those kind of guys can win a lot of games for you, but they can't win big games for you.
Okay, Larry, where are we going?
St. Agnes Hospital. It's they got a great hospital, and that's where he was born. So he got a little temperature, so we're gonna take him to the hospital because he's not feeling good. My little man's not feeling good.
Every day that we were in class, he kept staring at me. He can't, there's no way. Everybody in class kept telling me, look at, he's staring at you after class.
And the class is really boring?
No.
So you ever daydream? But you daydream with your eyes open. So I'm looking right through her. So she think I'm looking at her.
He stared at me so hard I could actually feel it. I mean, like a vibe in my body, you know?
Jada knows what happened.
Larry Abney was a star on championship teams in high school and junior college, but at Fresno, he will play sparingly. as a substitute for Avondre Jones.
This is Larry Abney on the other side of basketball. I'm doing the paparazzi thing right now. My son is sick. He's in St. Agnes Hospital. He's taking a little nap. That's his mother, Elisa Flores, a.k.a. Pocahontas.
Yeah, just his mother.
So how do you feel about Larry Abney? Tell the truth.
The truth?
The truth.
He's a cool guy.
He's all right?
Yeah, he's all right. He can be a jerk sometimes, but...
What don't you like about him?
His moves.
What kind of moves does he get in?
When he gets tired, he blocks out everybody.
So, don't you think you should respect that?
I do respect that. I understand that, but it just gets a little irritating sometimes.
What do you like about him?
I like his personality.
More.
Fun. What?
More, keep going.
He's caring. He's sensitive, a lot more sensitive than when I first met him. He loves his little man. I think this is his inspiration. He loves him more than anything in this world. I can tell you that much.
Chris Herron is one of the players who may leave school early to enter the NBA. No stranger to the spotlight, Chris and his high school teammates were the subject of a book detailing their exploits on and off the court.
I was 17 getting so drunk and doing all that kind of stuff, you know? So it's kind of old for me now. Don't get me wrong, I still like to have fun. You know, I still have a good time. But it's just to a point where if you don't, if I don't keep an eye on myself and watch myself, I'll be in trouble. It's not cut out completely of my life because I still like to have fun and still like to enjoy myself with my friends. And most of my friends enjoy themselves by going out and having a couple of beers.
Chris is one of my all-time favorites. He's a tough kid who's a great player and a really good guy. He calls me almost every night. Almost every night he'll call and say, "What's up? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm watching TV, so okay, I'll see you tomorrow." But he calls almost every day. That calls really ever lasts more than 30 seconds.
Is Miss Bloom. Hi, Miss Bloom.
Oh, hi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm so interested in getting to class.
Sometimes.
Yeah. A schoolboy legend from Fall River, Massachusetts, Chris originally enrolled at Boston College. After a broken wrist and a failed drug test, Chris transferred far from home to Fresno State and TARC.
I don't have any resentment towards BC for that, but they basically just got me fast, but never offered help. You know, here they're great because they want to take care of you. They want to help you with it. BC didn't have anything like that. Maybe because they didn't expect stuff like that.
Avondre, that was great pressure, Avondre. That was a great effort, great pressure. And nothing beats a great effort. That was a great effort. So all you guys play hard. I don't want any cool guys. Cool guys will screw you every chance they get. The guy who doesn't like to play hard, we got to stay honest, Tremaine.
Cool guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. If you let him go, he'll be a cool guy.
Tremaine Folks comes to Fresno from Cal Berkeley, where he was the 1995 Pac-10 Rookie of the Year. The next year, he missed half of Cal's season when he was suspended for signing with an agent.
It just didn't seem like that would be the place for me after all. And it was kind of going down. And at the same time, TARC was involved in the program, Fresno State, which was on the rise. And, you know, I put two and two together, and I said, hey, this might be the school for me to end my collegiate career.
Baby Willie! That's a good effort, Willie. Willie Farley's been a real joy. He's been the surprise of our practices. If I pick one guy who's really stood out in all our practices so far, it would probably be Willie Farley. He is a great guy. Tough guys don't get screened. Tough guys flash through screens. Willie doesn't want to get screened, so you can't screen Willie. A lot of guys say, I got screened. Hell, everybody got screened. Your girlfriend screened you, your neighbor screened you, everybody screens you.
Junior college was great. Connects for a better 2 years. But now getting to the wonderful land of the shark, the TARC.
Yo, what's up, Willie?
Willie, I, Willie Farley, made a mistake and blamed you, Kate, and am sorry.
It's not your fault, Kate. I'm working hard.
Thank you. It never happened. My title is tutor. I do work within the basketball program anywhere from academics to helping with flyers, to helping Herron out, to helping Danny out with recruits. I think I just do a little bit of everything.
Katie does too much stuff. She's too busy trying to strike and get the players in trouble. Great. We don't need Katie. All we need is Coach Wells. You see that guy over there? The camera will. See, Katie, I think she gets too much credit. She does what I do. I got 3.4 last year. I didn't get any help from her. Too much. Hate her.
Christine's coming over for physics. Do you have your physics book?
Right now?
Mm-hmm. You come with me. What are you working on, Larry?
I got to turn this one page into 500 words.
And
See, Bonnie was right. You see the help she just gave me?
I know that there's people on campus that, do you date Danny? Do you date Chris? Are you going out with one of the players? Are you Courtney Alexander's girlfriend? You know, you fall in love with these guys, but I don't have a physical attraction to any of them, you know, so I don't date any of them. But I think people think that I do because I'm with them so often. I have a relationship. I'm like a big sister to them.
At last.
Oh, whoa! This will never do. Whoa!
Introducing the first luxury SUV that doesn't ride like a truck. The RX 300, Motor Trend Sport Utility of the Year.
Well, hello there.
At your Northern California Lexus dealer.
It's called the Alien because there simply isn't anything like it on this planet. The new Alien 2 Pro Series wedge is more of a precision golf tool than a club. The patented touch chamber design allows you to master all greenside shots. Hit out of deep ruts, tight lines, off the side of a hill, or out of deep bunkers with deadly accuracy. Any shot imaginable from 120 yards to the green. You'll feel the smooth stroke and feather touch control, sending your ball straight to the pin with a gripping spin. Call this toll-free number and put the fantastic stroke-saving Alien in your bag for 3 easy payments of only $43.33. And as a bonus, you'll receive this special video, Curtis Strange, Getting Ready to Win. You will also receive this quality-crafted head cover. These items have a value of over $45 and are yours absolutely free when you order your incredible Alien wedge now.
The Bulldogs open the season by routing Florida A&M. Their second game is against a strong UMass team and will be televised nationally. For Tarkanian, it brings a familiar face to town. Former coach turned announcer, Digger Phelps.
All right.
All right, start on that.
Remember that year when you came out to Final Four, you said it cost $10,000 for a blue chip player?
Yeah.
The U-term comes up, bunch of coaches are standing together. He says, hey, I hear where Digger said it cost $10,000 for a blue chip player. He said, if that's all, put me down for 2. I love that story.
On paper, right now, Fresno is a Final 8 team fighting for the Final Four. If these kids stay focused on and off the court to make this commitment for the next 4 months.
You're talking to the famous Digger Phelps, baby.
Robeson, show me.
Good evening, everybody. From Selland Arena in Fresno, this is Bill Woodward, along with John Anabo, ready to bring you the play-by-play tonight.
Jerry Tarkanian, for the first time, will have 9 scholarship players out on the floor.
And they're going to be his 9 players. And a lot of people have been sitting back just waiting to see what he could do when he got his.
And now your Fresno State Bulldogs. And one forward is 6'8" junior from Los Angeles, number 23, Tremaine Wells. And the other forward is 6'7" junior from Saginaw, Michigan, number 44, Terrence Robertson. And center is 6'11" senior from Los Angeles, number 0, Amande Jones. And one guard is 6'3" junior from the Borough of Queens, number 11, Rafer Alston.
Well, they put a lot of pressure on Rafer right off the start, didn't it?
Big time pressure. Young man, first college game.
And another guard is 6'3" junior from Fall River, Massachusetts, number 24, Chris Herron. And so the Bulldogs is Jerry Tarkanian.
take it into the lane and lost the ball going in.
No, they're just rushing it right now. They have to settle down quickly offensively.
Herron takes it right side into the lane all the way, puts it up, no good.
They're just not getting the good shot.
That is not a good sign. 35-31. 17 seconds to go in the first half.
They're in the zone! Race, they're in the zone! Race, set it, race!
Alston out deep. Alston is out there with 7 seconds to go. Shoots the three and got it.
That isn't the exact play that he had in mind.
And that is the end of the first half. The score, UMass 35, Fresno State 34.
We're not rebounding, we're not running an offense, and we're not defending. There isn't one good thing that we're doing in this half. Well, they're in a zone defense. Why don't you guys run our zone offense? Why don't you run our zone offense? God, you act like you don't even know what a zone is.
Clark on top for Weeks. Right side it goes to Mack. Drives to the baseline. Lost it. Loose. Herron trying to chase it down. Can't get to it as he dives for the ball. And comes crashing down into the table. Alston goes over to check him out.
Herron gave a big diss. All right.
Bill Barbary back out to Herron. Takes the three. Can't get it away. Takes it in lane. All the way. Running one-handed, and it's good. Their biggest lead. Full court pressure, a 5-second count.
That's good defense there. Yes, great defense there by Rafer Alston.
Babel falls down, the ball's loose. Roberson to the basket, he slams it in. Big victory here for the Bulldogs tonight over UMass, and a personal win for Chris Herron. Final score, the Bulldogs 82, UMass 64.
Good job, sir. Thank you.
What a game here at Celebrate. The Fresno State Bulldogs over UMass 82-64. Let's jump right to the interviews. I got Rafer Alston. I've got Chris Herron. Rafer, we'll start with you. Rafer, we've talked about you for so long now. We finally get to see you in your first game. How did it feel?
It was great out there. You know, I was happy to be back on the court. You know, try to overcome my problems. And, you know, soon we get it going better than what we did tonight. It was a great game.
Now, Chris Herron, beating UMass again for the second year in a row. How you feel?
I feel good. I feel real good. I think our second half was unbelievable. You know, I think we really got after it and pushed the ball and pressed full court with Rafer. You know, it was his first game back, and it was tough for him to get into a 12 game at the beginning, but we're here. We're real. We're for real. I'm sore.
From what?
I don't know. The other night, I think my ribs.
Well, when you dive 50 feet on the floor like that.
I know. I sold out.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. You're the man.
Try that.
No, I will not do that.
It's not spicy.
Doesn't look good to me.
But it is. If you try it, you'll like it. Tell it. Bet. Will you please? I don't have to throw please in there. I wish I was in Hollywood right now, acting. I don't think it's as hard as people say they do. I don't think you have to memorize lines like that. I think that what you have to do is, they read a lot. You go over your lines, cut. You know what I'm saying? Like you do your thing. You do your, you say your lines, you read your lines, you say them, cut, next thing. That's what I hear. If it's that easy, I would love to be one.
Why?
Cause, man, I just like it. School's not for me.
You'll be out.
I know. Right now, it's not for me, though. I'm sick of school. I'm sick of the same every day.
Block out, Larry. Work on your block out. Oh, my God, you got me. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm too tough to get hurt. Willie, what the hell are you charging for? Sweet Willie, get down there and shoot with the coach. Willie. So what's Chris's meeting at 10 o'clock?
He's going to meet Chris and the family are meeting with John at 10.
Oh, what about Kenny? Kenny's not going to be there?
No. And so we'll probably know what's going on after that.
Monday day, I I just knew something was wrong. Monday night, he told me. I was on campus studying with some of the players, and he came and found me and told me he was really upset. He was crying, remorseful, everything. And I just started crying because I felt like my hero had fell.
Breaking news in the 47 On Your Side newsroom. Hello, I'm Kevin Walsh. The breaking news concerns one of Jerry Tarkanian's star basketball players. There's a news conference about to get underway. Chris Herron and Jerry Tarkanian behind me. I'll turn it over as the news conference is about to get underway at Fresno State.
I'd like to thank you all for coming on short notice. Chris Herron has a statement that he would like to read. Chris also informs me that he respectfully declines to answer any questions. With that said, we'll turn it over to Chris Herron.
First of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity to make this statement, this brief statement. Yes. As my family and many of my close friends, and even perhaps some of you may know, I have been battling a personal problem for the past 4 years. This is a winnable battle, and one I had, but I'm here today to tell everyone that I had a setback and that I slipped up. It is time for me to focus on getting my life back in order. In discussion this week with my doctors, coach, and athletics director, it became clear that I should step away from the basketball program at Fresno State for a few weeks. Although basketball is not my top priority right now, I want my coaches and my teammates to know that I am with them in spirit and hope to rejoin them soon. I want to thank the Bulldogs fans up and down the valley who have supported me since I arrived here. And I hope to continue to support me through this tough time. I promise I will be back to give you all my best efforts. Thank you.
I'm here just to show our total support to Chris. This is bigger than basketball. I just want you people to understand what this young man went through. He was told to just hand out a press release to everybody, but he said he wanted to come down here and face the media, face all you people, because you people supported him. This is really hard on me because probably next to my son Danny, I'm probably closer to Chris than anybody I've ever coached.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you.
Coach Jerry Tarkanian there talking about Chris Herron. In fact,
once again, Chris Herron in a very tearful and emotional press conference just moments ago announcing that he has had a setback with some substance abuse problems. This is not the first time with Chris.
He said it's been off and on for the last 4 years. He slipped up recently and is expected to miss a substantial part of what is supposed to be a big, big season for Fresno State football.
Hi, I'm expecting a fax.
Room 212 wants the ammunition to deal with her toughest clients.
Nothing. Hi, Davies, 212. I called earlier.
Right, fax. It hasn't come yet.
I need it for a meeting.
Excuse me, Miss Davies? Just came in.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone.
Business services by Marriott. When you're comfortable, you can do anything.
Announcing the Courtesy Car Sale of the Year. The drive is on to sell the official Buicks of the Callaway Golf Pebble Beach Invitational. There's 3.9 APR financing on all 99 Buicks, up to $3,000 customer cash, or 0.9 financing on remaining 98s, and drive home the ultimate souvenir of the Callaway. But supplies of these near-new Buicks are limited. Savings incredible. Hurry to your participating Northern California Buick dealer.
chicken sandwich is favorite for me. But name is too long. Too many words.
Well, my spicy crispy chicken sandwich is spicy and crispy, and it is a chicken sandwich, so...
But everybody sees. It's crispy, it's sandwich, so these words must go. Your name should be Jack Spicy Chicken.
Jack Spicy Chicken?
It's a sketchy name, no?
No. I love that name.
And now back to Between the Madness.
Chris Herron's departure for a Utah rehab center comes amidst the team's non-conference schedule. Games which will show how the Bulldogs stack up against teams across the nation.
Good evening, everybody. Well, the Bulldogs and Louisiana State tonight here at Selland Arena, and the big story has been kicked around all day long, the fact that Chris Herron will not be playing in this ball game tonight or for a little while, but we'll address that a little bit later with Jerry Tarkanian.
Bulldogs here tonight come in ranked 12th in the nation. They are 2-0, as is LSU. Willie Farley getting the start tonight in place of Chris Herron, who is not here. Anderson starts to dribble. Again, they come out, double teaming, looking for help. Flips it on the right side. Forney gets it. Ball comes over to Alston. Down the middle, Rafer. He's over to the right side. The shot up, Abney, good.
Oh, showtime. Showtime. Rafer Alston.
Nice job tonight by Fresno State as they go 3-0. And we'll go into the Premier Classic unbeaten against unbeaten Arkansas. That should be a good ball game.
We lost that game. Okay, we lost that game, period. How did you start it?
Player, chemistry, and player, coach chemistry.
Right. So what lesson did you learn?
Basically, I mean, you got to listen to the coach. I mean, sometimes even though you think you can do better, I mean, he in charge. You just got to deal with his rules.
What happens from your experience when all of those chemistries start falling apart?
An education is important for anyone that wants to make a good living. If they're not interested in a degree because they have this MBA sign waiting for them, you show them that every class they attend, there is something to learn from it that they will use when they are quote-unquote stars. Like in working with Terrence, when we're working on English, he'll be writing his paper and we'll be discussing vocabulary. We're talking about gay marriages, and he'd say straight people, and I'd say, let's say heterosexual. Oh, yeah. And pretty soon he's using the college language that's required to write a paper.
Do you remember the date?
February 26th.
On February 26th. This way you're giving us, not what year?
1995.
Okay, good.
I think I kind of dozed off on you like 3 times.
No, just 2 times.
Oh, just 2 times.
Yeah, but I woke you up. Isn't that on?
I mean, I've been up since 7 o'clock. I have to go watch practice.
I cannot expect a 18 to 22-year-old to sit there and say, gee, man, this is the best thing for me. We want it to be the best thing for them. We want them to be able to do everything that we think is best. But we have to remember that they don't see it that way yet. They will at some point, not today. And if they don't, I'm not going to nail them for that.
This is going to be a real battle. This game could be decided on one play when one guy jogs back on defense and they get a layup because you're jogging. And that could be the difference in a ball game. It could be decided one time when you don't go after a rebound aggressively and they get it, they put it back in. That could be the difference in this ball game. It's going to go right down to the wire. This would be good if I ever get my guys together. You lead the nation in suspensions. Every day I got 3 guys suspended.
They're all back for this one, though.
I got a new team every other day.
They'll be here for this one, though. I know that. Well, don't worry about it. They'll all be here tonight and tomorrow. Then they'll take off a couple of days. Don't matter. You just got to know when to get them in here, huh? I know there's some. I try to tell you, don't worry about Tark, baby. If you see him in a fight with a bear, that helps the bear. Because Tark don't kick his butt. That's the truth. That's what I tell you. You see me in a fight with a bear, help the bear. Don't help me. I don't need it.
Rafer brings it up the floor. 3:40 to go in the first half. No look to Avandre. Layup, good, and a whistle.
14 for Abney already, and he's over his average. 4.1 seconds to go in this one. Bulldogs down by 1. They've got the ball. Game, somebody has to lose this game. But a beautiful game. Because the Bulldogs can even get a shot off. They lob it to the high post. Porter gets it, shoots it, in and out. No! Knocked out of bounds. They knocked it away when it was on the rim. It's all over. Arkansas wins it.
That thing went halfway down the rim, Bill, and then bounced right back out. Heck of an effort by Porter. He has nothing to be ashamed about. No, that's just a great ball game.
Razorbacks won it here this afternoon. Boy, a heartbreaker for Fresno State.
Oh, big time.
That last shot was halfway in. That's the way it goes. I'll tell you what, I feel that if this ball club pulls together and we do the things that we have to do, we could go on and just be one hell of a ball club. God, that hurts. That hurts.
After the loss to Arkansas, the Bulldogs traveled cross-country to face Temple.
Alston out on top to Farley. Willie takes it in. Tries to put it up from 15. It's blocked. The ball is loose on the floor. Sanchez had it. Gets it into forecourt. Get it down to Broken Burrow. He lays it in with 2. Bulldogs will use their final 20-second timeout right here. I don't think 20 is going to work. 66-35. Boy, the Bulldogs are playing tonight. Temple's second team would have beat them.
All right, let's go now. Let's finish up strong. I don't care what happens. Let's finish up strong.
On my wildest dreams that I think we could play this bad. I knew this was going to be a tough game coming in here. I never thought we could play this bad.
With the consecutive losses to Arkansas and Temple, the Bulldogs fall to number 21 in the national rankings. As they face Michael Olowokandi and the University of the Pacific, they are headed the wrong way.
His answer. And get no money down. What's the deal, man? No payment till June. What's wrong with you? Why do you think Cam is
100% top green, 8-way.
you want to hurt some girls in here?
Your choice. Holiday Super Savings now and get no down payment.
What are you doing, man?
Room source.
I get it. I know I heard some girls in here.
What's wrong with you, babe?
We just chilling here.
What can I do?
Come on out, threesome.
Threesome? Oh, God.
4. Damn. Get him out of here. Out.
This holiday, there's no better deal in
No,
Candyman with a big one there. This will be the 3rd loss in a row for Fresno State. Bulldogs will drop out of the top 25.
I'm frustrated because I know that when Larry's mad, he won't talk to me, or if he just won't let me know what he's feeling. He's not okay, that's it, you know? I know he's not okay, but I want to know why he's not okay. And I guess that's the life I picked, and I just got to deal with it. You got girls
I gotta worry about. I feel like sometimes like I'm competing with all these girls, and he tells me don't worry about it, you know? But how can you not worry about it? It's really hard. I mean, there's sometimes I just feel like saying, I'm just quitting.
What keeps you?
I love him. I mean, that's, you know, it don't even matter that I got his baby either, you know? I don't know.
And in other news, more trouble for the Fresno State Bulldogs. Point guard Rafer Alston was involved in a car accident earlier this morning on Route 99 just south of Avenue 152. Reports from Tipton police say Alston fell asleep at the wheel on his way to Los Angeles. Alston and one other passenger escaped with only minor injuries, and police do not suspect the involvement of drugs or alcohol. Rafer's status for Tuesday's game against St. Mary's is uncertain.
I thought we was done. I thought it was all over. I thought our lives was over. Nobody ever hear from us again. I bumped my knee. I thought I just had a bump on the knee. The next morning I woke up, my knee was stiff. It was hard for me to walk. Right now I'm just treating it, and hopefully they said if I keep treating it every day, I should be back in a week.
That's absolute asinine, and that's what I told him. I said, he's supposed to be a team leader. I said, what the hell were you doing there?
I know you're in there, Miss Plum. I can smell your recently delivered pizzeria pizza. And while I'm appalled at your wicked little plan to lure me into your tawdry web with the promise of a deliciously topped pizza, Miss Plum, I am but a man, weakened by the siren's call of a well-ridden crowd.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
She wants me.
For fresh baked pizza at home, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
The Lexus RX 300. Motor Trend Sport Utility of the Year. Fluid. Over any surface.
The Sharks are ready to attack, and Dallas will be seeing stars. The Sharks take a bite out of the stars Wednesday night at 7:30, only on Fox Sports Bay Area.
For the best sports coverage, you need a psycho.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Fox Sports News, Steve Lyons, on the loose, with the stars, chasing the stories, wherever they break.
Yada, yada, yada. This just in.
Sports crazy fans, Psycho's your man, only on Fox Sports News.
Hey, what about my show?
Oh yeah, catch Steve when he goes one-on-one with the pros. It's Rewind on your Fox Sports Net cable channel. Check local listings.
Between the Madness continues.
He left that long ago, doesn't it? It's like been 20 days.
It's been 20 days?
Around 17th, 19th. I never judged Chris before. I don't want to judge him now. I just want Chris back. I'm not going to, you know, if I don't hear from him or if he's out till midnight one night, assume, oh, he's doing something he's not supposed to be doing. Because then, I don't know, that's not a friendship. That's, you know, I'm his, you know, parole officer, and that's not what I want to be. I want to be his friend. I don't want to be his parole officer.
What's up, dog? What's going down? How you doing, buddy? Chilling, you. What's going on? Good to see you. Chilling, boy. Chilling, dog. Herron! How you, bro? Was it long or what?
Yeah, plus my family came out there, you know, we resolved some stuff, which was real cool. It fixed your life, man. No responsibility's on me to fix it.
Honestly, it's easier when he's not here.
to a program was a scary, very scary thing, you know. It was a scary, scary moment of my life.
Shoots a three, it's good. That's it. That's it.
9 threes for St. Mary's in the second half.
St. Mary's out in front. We're about to go to 5-2. The Bulldogs about to go to 3-4.
The team's mounting off-the-court troubles have now gained the attention of the national media in the person of Mike Wallace and 60 Minutes. Mike Wallace, yes, how are you going? I'm going to talk to him. Not tonight, but maybe.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a court. Thanks. Absolutely.
We've all had our butts kicked, and we rolling? No. Well, roll, because this is the kind of conversation that we should be rolling on. Yeah, we just need to hear. I realize you play ball here. That your wife here. Start by coaching towards the Catholic high school. Yeah. Why is it that in the desire to win, we are apparently overlooking some of the excesses with some of our student athletes?
Feel nervous?
I'd be nervous. I mean, to be nervous.
Because everything he does is negative.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to challenge.
You're kind of excited about this.
Very excited. My one night. Talked to Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace talked to Saddam Hussein. He's talked to everybody. It's pretty cool, I think.
How old are you?
I'm 22.
22?
Yeah.
Tell me about your family.
My dad is a politician, was a politician. He got sick of it. The media, you know, went after him, went after myself. And it just wasn't working. He still would have been reelected, but my parents went through a very tough divorce. It's been tough. It's been pretty tough to leave Boston under the circumstances that I left.
Tark's the hell of a guy.
Yeah, he's the best.
He really, he's a hell of a fellow.
Yeah.
He's the first time meeting him? First time I met him. I didn't know what to expect, but I did. Absolute candor and, heart.
Yeah, he had the biggest heart. That's not even the question. Obviously,
Local CBS affiliate going to take an establishment shot. They're going to be, and yes.
Are you going to play Saturday?
Saturday. You going to watch it?
That's your ass. I'm going to watch it.
All right. Check it out.
I went to the wallet one.
I thought we handled everything well. He got into, like, the problems that our kids had, and he had everything down. He said something about Laundry had a gun deal. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I said, guys, if you take every young kid, or you take a lot of inner city kids and you go back 4 or 5 years from now, a great many of them have had a problem. But the important thing is that they work through those problems and they become better people. He was very nice after I finished everything. He told me later that, he said that he came there with a different conception, but he said that, we did real good. And then he said, you won't be disappointed with the segment. To tell you the truth, I have not been that concerned about 60 Minutes. I was more concerned about St. Mary's. I was hurt about the game. And that's my concern. My concern is the media. My concern is my team. I just got to do a better job with my team.
With 60 Minutes not expected to air until March, all the Dogs can do now is focus on getting their season back on track.
As you get closer, your eyes get wider, your heart beats faster, your determination grows strong. This is not going to beat you. Oh, it's loud, and it's dirty, and yeah, it's big, but so are your plans. Hey, John Boy, you ain't in Kansas anymore. From here on in, every day's going to be a test. Those who pass deserve a great beer. Sam Adams is what's inside.
For years, Intel technicians have been making PCs smarter. Now they face their greatest challenge ever.
Hey, no one messes with my brain until I get sprinkles. Suckers.
Now anyone can have all the brain power they want. Just look for a PC with an Intel processor inside.
By eliminating covalent inhibitors, we create triple-dense carbohydrates and thus the so-called super donut. Many of you mock my interest in the pastry sciences.
What do you have inside?
I've asked Patty to show you how easy it is to use 1010-9000, the only number you need to get directory assistance anywhere in America. Watch. Patty just dials 1010-9000 and tells the operator whose number she wants.
Leslie Weller, Denver.
The operator finds the number, even offers to dial it with no connection charge.
No connection charge? Sure, dial it for me.
With 1010-9000, it's that easy. 1010-9000, directory assistance for everyone in America.
Say, Mr. Bill, let's go for a ride in the Lexus GS 400.
Gee, it's nice in here.
Hey, let's let our friend Sluggo drive.
Oh, no, he's going to be mean to me.
Don't forget to buckle up. Sluggo likes this big V8.
Hey, but, no, wait, that's too fast.
Whoa, 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. Flat. Hey, Sluggo says he could drive all day. The Lexus GS 400, a flat-out value at your Northern California Lexus dealer.
And now back to Between the Madness.
Do you want to go to college? Do you want to make a difference for your family? Do you think that if you do drugs now, you'll ever get a chance to see us at Fresno State? No. Let me introduce to you some friends. Look, Coach Brown is a coach at Fresno State University. Then we have Demetrius Porter. He is going to be a police officer or maybe an attorney, but he's also a basketball player. He's an athlete. And we have Avondre Jones, who loves to work with people, but he's also an athlete at Fresno State. He has better things to do, too, than drive.
You know, we're stressing like if you're playing sports, it's not good for you. Even if you're not playing sports, drugs is not good for you, or cigarettes or none of that, because all it is poison for your body. And, you know, you want to keep your body clean. And it's just, you know, it's not the thing to do. And if you want to be successful, that's not the thing to do.
Really? This is Ed. How you doing? Well, wondering how well you're doing when you're going to join us again. All right, so the practice is not an illness.